Hi. In today's video, I want to show you how to use the randomizer in Godot. Randomness is something that is often used in game development. In many games you have to randomize something. Here I have programmed a simple random number generator. Every time I press the button, a different number appears on the screen. And here is another example. I have two objects here, and each time, when I restart the game, the objects get a different random movement speed. Godot has a random number generator. The random number generator is Godot's built-in function for random numbers. You use the random number generator together with different methods. For example, randi. This just produces a random integer. Randf returns a random floating point number between 0 and 1. And if you don't want to have random numbers only between 0 and 1, instead you want to select your own range, then you use randi range with two values in parentheses, which returns a random integer number within the two values you have specified in the parentheses. Or randf range with two values in parentheses, which returns a random float number within the two values you have specified in the parentheses. Or there is the method randomize. It should be noted that this method should only be called once in the ready function. Calling it several times at different places in your code would be unnecessary. But I'll show you that in a moment using a practical example. If you use the random number generator, then you should also use the randomize method. Because the random number generator actually generates pseudo-randomness, because the algorithm is not really random. But if you use the random number generator with the method randomize, then you have created a very good random mechanism. So, remember to always use the random number generator together with the randomize method. Okay, that was a bit of theory. Let's move on to the practical part. To recreate this random generator with the button, you need a button node here. And in the button node is a label node here. I typed 2 X's in the text field here. But it doesn't matter what you enter here. I could also type hi. Next, I gave the button node a script. First, I put the random number generator into a variable here. Then, I used a signal here. You set up a signal like this. Click on your button, then go to node here. And double-click on pressed, select your button script and click on connect. In the signal function, I use the randomize method for the random number generator here. Then, there is again a variable, which I have named counter, and I call the method randi range with a start value and an end value for my random range. This means that I get a random number in the range between these two numbers. With the $sign and number, I call my label node, which I have named number. This text here means this text field of my label node here. And in this text field, the variable counter is called, which gives us a random value here. And that's all. It's actually pretty simple. In the next example, I want to give you a quick overview of how you can use the random generator for random movement speed for your objects. Go to the script of your object. First you have to put the random number generator in a variable. Leave your speed variable empty. Here. Then, you just have to use the ready function. Randomize the random number generator again. And in the empty speed variable, we use the randi range method again. I have 1 and 200 in the parentheses. So, a random integer number between 1 and 200 is returned. And this is the result. Every time I restart the game, the objects get a different speed. That's it for today. See you next time. Bye.